Hi and welcome back. Been a little bit, but well, I guess a little bit over a week now. So I've been busy out in the shop. Haven't produced a video. Um, I've done a couple things, projects and so forth, but didn't didn't know how they were going to turn out, so I didn't want to video it and waste my time setting up the cameras and recording and so forth. But here's one of the things I did. Made an intarsia penguin for my wife. She loves penguins. Used just pine boards, painted the beak and the feet, walnut for the main body of the penguin, and then 2 pieces of 1/8 inch plywood for the snow and the backer board for the sky and the cloud. Sanded, painted it, lightly sanded with my sander to get it done. Then I made a cherry frame for it. It was a surprise for her. She's been very good to me. Most wives are, but with me not being able to work and everything, she's stuck by my side until I get this all taken care of. So my other project, let me get the camera down here, or my phone down, is I added a wing to my table saw for my router and a fence. Works good. I screwed up on the dust collecting. It should have been turned 180 degrees, but I started putting it together, glued it, nailed it, and then realized that I had it backwards. So this is going to be kind of an impromptu shop tour. So let me show you around a little bit. We've got this bench here, which is an old waterbed frame that houses my sander, belt sander, disc sander combo, and my Craig jig. The other thing I got in the mail recently was another sticker from Steve French, Wooden Stuff. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Over here I got this metal shelf that is going to go away, and I'm going to put my toolbox in another location, and this workbench is going to be moved down this way, and I'm going to build, I've got another waterbed frame that a neighbor gave me. I'm going to build another workbench here for my miter saw. Over here is my wood rack with all my walnut wood that I got for free off of Craigslist. Couldn't beat the price. I added a little shelf here, which I showed in my last video, for all my scraps and so forth. On this side of my workshop is my bandsaw, my current place for my miter saw, which is on a rolling cart, which will be going away. Behind this desk, which has got to go away, is my drill press, and then my big air compressor over here. When I first moved into this house 2.5 years ago, it had 60 amp service, so I had it upgraded to 200 amp and ran some new circuits, one for my workbench, which I'll show here in a second, and then one on the wall where my drill press and bandsaw are. My scroll saw is over here. It will be going over to that wall once I get the miter saw station built. So once again, I'll pick this up. Here's my table saw, and it goes out into a 4-foot by 8-foot workbench, assembly table, outfeed table combination. The table saw is a pretty good table saw. I'm happy with it. And then on the end of the workbench, I've got my my planer, which I'm very happy with. I haven't had any issues yet with it. So then I've got down here on the floor, I've got all this oak 3x4s that I got from work. Don't know what I'm gonna do with those yet. I've also got on this side of the garage on the floor, I've got some oak 3x3s. So I'm gonna do some projects with those. Don't know what yet. I hope to get a camera at some point to be able to do these and videos and make them a little bit better for everybody. So I'm planning on doing a project for next week. Have an idea of what I want to do, but haven't finalized any of the plans. So I've dabbled in stick ketchup. Not any luck with it. I get frustrated with it. So, but I appreciate you guys watching. If you like what you see so far, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And you guys all have a great day and stay safe.